Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, Dayton Squad. So on today's video is the international flight schedule of Philippine Airlines for March, April, and beyond. I will also be showing you guys ticket prices in different bookings coming from the US, coming from Canada, Japan, and all that stuff. Details coming right up. So despite the travel cap of 1,500 passengers per day that is implemented by the Philippine government last March 18 of 2021 and will last until April 21 of 2021, Philippine Airlines still has flight schedule to the Philippines for the month of April. So let's go over the international flight schedule of Philippine Airlines as well as checking ticket prices for the month of April. So to all PAL passengers, authorities have imposed flight arrival restrictions at Manila Airport that requires airline to cancel some previously scheduled flights and or reroute other flights to Cebu or Clark airports. Please check regularly for flight schedule updates. Entry requirements for various countries are constantly being updated. For more information, please check the government website of your country of destination. So this is a reminder from Philippine Airlines as travel restriction is currently imposed in the Philippines right now. So it's really important to check the latest travel updates before you book that flight or if you have plans going home to the Philippines this time. So here are the international flight schedule of Philippine Airlines for the month of April 2021. Manila to Los Angeles and vice versa 6 times a week. That's every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except on April 1 and 3. Manila to San Francisco and vice versa 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, except on April 3. Manila to New York once a week, every Friday, except on April 2. New York to Manila once a week, every Saturday, except on April 3. Manila to Honolulu and vice versa once a week, every Friday, except on March 30 and April 2. Manila to Guam 2 times a week, every Thursday and Sunday, except on April 1. Guam to Manila 2 times a week, every Friday and Monday, except on April 2. So those are the schedule coming from the United States of America. Please take note of those exemption dates that they don't have flight schedule to the Philippines. As you notice, this date is during the Holy Week. So the Holy Week already starts yesterday and it will last until Sunday. So Philippine Airlines doesn't really have much international flight during the Holy Week to the Philippines. So please take note of these dates. So let's go over to the international flight schedule coming from Canada to the Philippines. Manila to Toronto once a week, every Wednesday, except on March 31. Then their April schedule is on April 14 and 28. Toronto to Manila once a week, every Thursday, except on April 1. Then their flight schedule for the month of April is only on April 15 and 29. Manila to Vancouver 2 times a week, that's every Tuesday and Saturday, except on March 30 and April 3. Vancouver to Manila, that's 2 times a week, every Friday and Sunday, except on March 31 and April 4. Manila to Oakland and vice versa, they only have 1 flight for the month of April, that's on April 18, and this flight will stop over in Brisbane. Manila to Port Moresby once a week, every Saturday, except on April 3. Port Moresby to Manila, once a week, every Sunday, except on April 4. Manila to Sydney, they have 2 scheduled flights for April. That's on April 10 and 24. Sydney to Manila, they have 2 scheduled flights for April as well. That's on April 11 and 25. This flight will stop over in Melbourne. Melbourne to Manila, they have 2 scheduled flights for April. That's on April 11 and 25. So the international flight schedule that I just showed you is flights coming from Canada and from Australia. So please take note of those dates that they only have international flight schedule going to the Philippines if your port of origin is from Canada or in Australia. So let's proceed to Asian countries' international flight schedule with Philippine Airlines. Manila to Singapore and vice versa, they still have daily flights. That's Monday through Sundays, except on the following dates, which is March 31, April 1, April 2, April 3, and April 4. So these dates fall on the Holy Week. Manila to Kuala Lumpur and vice versa, once a week every Wednesday, except on March 31. Manila to Jakarta, this is in Indonesia, once a week every Sunday, except on April 4. Jakarta to Manila, once a week every Monday, except on April 5. Manila to Bangkok and vice versa, once a week every Wednesday, except on March 31. Then Manila to Ho Chi Minh City in Saigon and vice versa. They only have 2 scheduled flights for the month of April. That's on April 14 and April 28. Manila to Seoul, Korea, and vice versa. They have 3 times a week, every Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, effective April 21. Manila to Tokyo in Haneda and vice versa. They have 2 times a week. That's every Monday and Wednesday until April 15. Then 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, effective April 16. Manila to Tokyo, this is in Narita and vice versa. They have 5 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except on March 30. They also have Cebu to Tokyo and vice versa. They only have 1 flight scheduled for the month of April, and that's on April 17. Manila to Fukuoka and vice versa. They have 3 times a week. That's every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, except on April 2. Manila to Osaka, this is in Kansai and vice versa. 5 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except on April 2 and 3. Manila to Nagoya and vice versa. They have 4 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, except on March 31. Manila to Hong Kong and vice versa. They have 4 times a week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, except on March 30, 31, April 1, and April 2. So as you notice, on the international flight schedule for Asian countries, there are a lot of exemption dates that Philippine Airlines posted that falls on the Holy Week. Holy Week is a huge celebration in the Philippines despite the pandemic. This is the reason why they don't have flights scheduled during the Holy Week event. Manila to Taipei and vice versa, they have 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, except on March 30, April 1, and April 3. Manila to Dubai and vice versa, 6 times a week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, with 2 flights every Sunday until March 31, except on March 30 and 31. Then 5 times a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, effective April 1, except on April 3. So to all our kababayans who's coming from Dubai going to Manila, this is your international flight schedule if you guys are flying with Philippine Airlines. There are exemption dates, so please take note of this and please be guided. Manila to Dammam and vice versa, they have 5 times a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then Manila to Riyadh and vice versa, they have daily flights. This is from Monday through Sunday. Then Manila to Doha and vice versa, They have 3 times a week, every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So these are the international flight schedule from Philippine Airlines. Whether you are coming from the US, Canada, Australia, and other Asian countries, this is their international flight schedule for the month of April 2021. So I also did a price check on ticket prices. I already have this ready for you guys, but please take note, these ticket prices are subject to change at any time. When I check on these ticket prices, this is the ticket prices for Philippine Airlines. But you might wonder, when you guys check for ticket prices, it might be a little higher, it might be a little lower. So like I mentioned, ticket prices are subject to change at any time. This will really depend when you plan on leaving from your port of origin going to the Philippines. So please be guided. So the ticket prices that I will be showing you guys are from the US, from Canada, from Riyadh, and from Japan. So these are the ticket prices of the following countries. For US to Manila, round-trip ticket, that would be $2,078.61. For Canada to Manila, round-trip ticket, that would be $2,235.07. This is in Canadian dollars. For Riyadh to Manila, round-trip, it will cost 4,502 Rial. That's their currency in Riyadh. Then from Japan to Manila round trip, that will cost you 94,450 yen. So I will let you guys convert that in Philippine peso, depending where you're coming from. If you guys are coming from the US or Canada, in Japan, and in Riyadh. But please take note, while I was searching these ticket prices, there are a bunch of slots already that are sold out. So this is a heads up. The sooner you book, the sooner you will get an available flight to the Philippines. So Philippine Airlines wish to remind their passengers that 3 days prior to your flight, that you have to register for an ECIF form for your QR code for swab testing. Your swab test will be done on the 6th day after you arrived in the Philippines. You also need to pre-book a hotel for quarantine for at least 6 nights or 7 days that is required by the Philippine government for the arrival protocols to all inbound passengers to the Philippines. So just in case your flight will be rerouted to Cebu or in Clark International Airport, you still have to register with an ECIF form respectively for Cebu or Clark International Airport. And the same thing, you still have to pre-book your hotel for quarantine for at least 6 nights or 7 days, whether you are landing in Manila, Cebu, or in Clark International Airport. So please be guided accordingly. So to all our kababayans who still have plans to go home to the Philippines for the month of April and flying with Philippine Airlines, this is their international flight schedule to Manila for the month of April 2021. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the Eaton Squad. I hope to see you guys in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.